Alright, so there's the two ways you can trace this. You can trace it with a colored pencil, or, you know, like your marking pencil, something that won't run or wreck it, and there you go, there's a circle. Or, what you could do is make another alternate version of this, that's slightly bigger. In fact, let me do that now, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna trace this real fast. So this, again, is really relying... I almost used my sewing scissors and cutting paper. Whew. Not that I'm speaking from experience. I don't think you've ever seen me truly angry, but it's kind of scary. So I hear. I only get angry when I'm really tired, because I just... You know how everybody has, like, their limit of... Most people, it's like you choose one or the other. Either you get really cranky when you're tired, or you get cranky when you're hungry. And I'm definitely cranky when I'm tired kind of person. So, yeah. I don't think you've ever seen me when I was really tired before, so that's probably it. Alright, so I'm going to show you the two ways we could go about doing this. And this example is for if your seam allowance is not included, meaning you need to put a seam allowance. You need to go and add that extra bit of fabric all the way around. So there's two ways you could do this. You have this circle. It fits perfectly in here, but you need to make it a little bigger. So you can trace the circle, and when you cut it out, let me cut it out real fast. Oh, I dropped my paper. Alright, really, really rough cut. Because I'm just trying to do this without taking 18 years. Alright, let's just say I cut this whole thing out. So see how I left that little edge all the way around? That's a perfectly legitimate way you can do this. The other way is, where'd my paper go? It blew away because I used a fan. If you make a slightly larger piece of pattern here, you can just put it down, and you can trace it with a Sharpie, which is so much easier. I love Sharpie, because it actually shows up, and you don't have to, like, go back and forth, make sure it's dark enough. It just goes. Sharpie is boss. And then when you take it off, you just have to cut just within the rim of this, because you want to cut the Sharpie off. And either way, this will give you the same size circle. So if you, whatever way you want to do this, it works. It's just totally personal preference. And I might just use the Sharpie way because I like Sharpie. But this is not bad. Whatever you want to do. Because if you do make the pattern bigger like this, you have to have the ability to make it slightly bigger without being, like, lumpy or whatever. You gotta